Howdy guys. This video is for anyone that has ever worked with wood or is going to be working with wood or just appreciates wood in general. This is my old Droid Incredible I'm using for a flashlight right here to highlight it and actually show you. Now I started off with this old dresser. Still got all the cans and everything underneath, but that's what it is, right? Shine it a little better. It was an old dresser, really, in need of some good care, and I started turning it into a desk, and that's what I've done. See? Stunning, love it. Well, I started using varnish, and then I ran through 2 cans of that, and I was told that I could use a lacquer over on top of it as a clear to really help seal things in, without going dark. And so that's what I did, and come to find out those 2 chemicals didn't mix, yet I read online that they do, and I was told that they could and would by the manager of the company of the place where I bought the varnish and the lacquer, which I was also told then that they no longer sell varnish in California, but they do maybe in other places, I have no idea. But because of the chemicals, they don't sell varnish in California anymore. So I was told, the only thing I could put on it was a lacquer. And so I did. It got all messed up. It has a blue, or had, because as you can see it a little bit, that like grime there, right down here. You can see like that grime. It's like a bluish tinted grime, and then different angles. Let me go like this, right? And in actual sunlight, you really can't see it, but it's there. It was worse, and I'll see about putting up some pictures. Otherwise, just go to my Facebook along with it. And I'll give you a link to my Facebook anyway, where you can see the before and after pictures and all of that I've done. Really nice project. I used to work with wood a long time ago, and due to a bad experience, I no longer worked in that place. Well, it's been years since, and I didn't know or remember whatever that you couldn't mix these 2 chemicals, and it got a really nasty film. Let me see if I can slide down. Okay, I've still got the flashlight on it, but no, you can't even tell now. I was told the only way I was going to be able to fix it, let me do this, because this is really nice wood, right? Check this out. And there's the dry sponge I've been using. And there's all the crap I'll explain in a second with that blue film stuff in it. And look at that. I was told the only way I was going to be able to fix it was to completely strip this down. That meant the entire thing that I touched with varnish and lacquer. I'm like, no, there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way. I tried a few different things, a couple different ideas, and it's not working. Yeah, I am starting to get it off on the railing as well. But I didn't want to actually remove the varnish, I just wanted to get rid of the film. And let me see if I can do it on this angle. Yeah, you can still see kind of, sorry, my hands are shaky. See that little grayish film? There you go. That's what it is. And now if you look above, no light at all. You can see, you can't see it. And I'm in the garage at the moment, and it is, 5:30. But I do have the light on. This stuff is what's working, and it's actually taking that off, and so I don't have to remove all the varnish and everything, and I'm pretty stoked. Baby oil. I dumped half a bottle of baby oil all over it just to slop it all up, and I love the reddish. You know, I dumped baby oil on it, and I took this sponge, a dry sponge, and that's what I've been using to kind of buff off the crap. And that baby oil, just like, you know, oil to oil on your skin, because I do use the oil cleansing method. I use it on my whole body, including my hair, you know, but y'all know that. So, baby oil. And look at all the crap. You can see that, see the line of that grayish stuff right there? All of that is a puddle that I just kind of squeegeed over kind of deal, and started wiping it down with a paper towel. And that's what I got from the paper towel. Here's the, see my phone, it uses a flashlight. That's what I got on the paper towel. Plus after that I took that green rag in the chair. Shaky, sorry. And I wiped it all down with that too. So, you know, at different points, you can see that blue-gray film, which is disgusting. I was so heartbroken, man. I mean, I love wood, and that comes from my love of guitars. And man, I love guitars, right? And some of the most beautiful guitars I've ever seen, like, blow my mind, and they're just natural. Look at that, man. See, it was somebody's old desk, and look at those lines right there. How could I not want to use this? It's fantastic. So, baby oil. And I took that sponge, the green crappy sponge you use for your dishes. It doesn't have a scrubby side. And I've just been slopping it all around with the baby oil, just buffing and buffing and buffing and buffing. I'll go like that, right? That's what I've been doing. Just kind of buffing around in circles, and then I'll go like that a second, go like that, and then just keep buffing around. You don't have to strip it off. Now, I've been going lightly with that sponge, lightly, and I've been letting the baby oil, thinking of it like skin, because it's wood, and wood is like skin, and that it, you know, soaks in, it breathes, you know, it blah blah blah, right? This is a little dry. So I let the baby oil do all the work, plus a little bit of the sponge, you know, just buffing and buffing. And all of that crap, that line you see, let me get my finger in there so you can see where I'm at, you know, all that shit stuff I showed you. All of that I need to wipe off. That's the excess varnish and lacquer that would not dry after, you know, it was a little over a week. You know, and I let it sit here. And I had some of the drips on the other underside of the parts here. I'll show you. See those drips? I love those. The restaurant that I grew up in / bar in upstate New York, it was called Maryland's Place. It was my grandmother's. Love her. On the underside of the bar that was huge, it was a giant long slab of tree, and it was fantastic, you know, and it had some of those little lumps, and I wanted those again. So it's my own little fried green tomatoes. I can touch those little nubs of drip and you know, feel like a kid again. I refuse to believe that you had to strip this completely down to fix it. And I'll tell you honestly, trying a bunch of stuff didn't work. I even tried nail polish remover, you know, paint removers, Murphy's oil soap. You know, I tried a good number of things. Other than that, flashlight, and I just figured, yeah, I'm gonna treat it like skin, because that's, you know, it's wood, and I'm glad I did. I dumped some baby oil on it, and it's all that crap's coming off and going down, removing almost all of it. Yeah, you know, I only did it like one layer, and I probably will do it again, just to try and get past that grayish tint that I showed you. But look, dude, baby oil, and it's all coming off, and it works. And it's not that it's coming off It's stripping it down to before. So that very first, couple layers of varnish that I put on, that's what it's taken it down to. So if I wipe this all down again with, that sponge or another sponge with even more baby oil, after I wipe it all off, because I wiped this side through here, I wiped that, and up to this line, and there's a huge difference. That crap, and I've got to go through and wipe it all down. Yeah, you can see. But if you're going to work with wood and this happens to you, try some baby oil. And if the baby oil isn't strong enough and you have extra virgin olive oil, I would recommend extra virgin olive oil more than baby oil, because wood is like your skin, and your skin is, put some extra virgin olive oil on it. You'll see what I mean. Your skin will love you for it. And drink extra virgin olive oil, please. Don't just cook with it, and dump it out, with pasta or something. Dump it on your food before you eat it. Might sound sick, but it's extremely healthy for you. And it would be for the wood as well. I use the baby oil because its main ingredient is mineral oil, and I do know from talking to Carvin growing up and a bunch of other guitar companies, there I go with my guitars, that mineral oil is good for your wood anyway. So that's what I'm doing. I listened to the wood itself, and you can see it's still got some. I need to kind of wipe it down a little more gently and go another time, but all this crappy film, you can even see it in the flash from the flashlight, that bluish tint. It's all coming off, and it's taking it down to the layers of varnish before I put the lacquer on. So you don't have to strip it down completely. Just go to the dollar store or wherever you get some baby oil, dump that on there. Or if you want to go out and spend the money on some really good quality, see the shellac coming, or the varnish and all that coming off, and the lacquer. I was heartbroken. I love wood, but I'm saving it, and it's still protecting a lot of the coloring of the varnish and everything, because it was just the first couple of layers before, and then after that I put the lacquer on it. So I hope this video helps somebody, So if you love wood and you want to work with wood, and I will let some more baby oil sit on this all night long and, totally work its magic. Try it out, guys. Hope you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. No matter where you are in the world, if there's one thing I could ever say to you, it's that don't ever let anyone tell you you cannot, because you can. You can do anything that you want to do, and nobody can stop you, whether that's good or bad that you're going to do. And it's my own personal hope that it would be for good. This world, we need some help right now. We're in a lot of a mess and a big spot of trouble kind of deal, We need help. So, hope you all have a wonderful day. Love you guys, and feel free to subscribe.